Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Kirk Darren. Just kidding, it's Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints. Who the fuck is Kirk Darren? Listen, I'm not saying that I have been staring... Oh no, I just closed it. God damn it. Sorry, I had it open and then I closed it. I'm not saying that I've been staring at this image for the last 5 minutes trying to make sense of it. I'm just saying Kirk Darren is on my mind. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym, and what's more important, do we trust? A green note found not in the quarters, in the servants' quarters. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to Blueprints. It's day 46 and episode 66, and I hope that you're having an excellent day. I have an idea about what to do today, and it's not a big, showy, fancy thing to do in the game, but rather a sort of small decision about where we are at right now in a gameplay loop and what I think I can do to make it better. So here's my thought. Pardon me. I would say my number one priority at this exact moment has shifted from whatever it was before to changing our mantle. I'm sorry, that was my USB noise. What's going on? There we go. Had to unplug a controller that I think was messing with some settings. Sorry about that. My number one priority has changed from whatever it was before to changing the mantle of the knight to whatever mantle allows me to redraft in the corners. Because I have used the axe a couple times. I've used the torch and the sledgehammer, whatever thingy, Morningstar, the shield. But I would be very, very much benefited by getting the chance to change the rarity of rooms. Most of the puzzles that we are currently solving, or most of the things that I am currently working on, are being very limited by our rarities for those rooms. So, our number one goal at this exact moment, handcrafted our ivory dice and gems, has changed to solving the chess puzzle once more, so that I can change to the mantle of the rook or whatever it is. We only have 5 more rooms left for the Mount Holly directory. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's go see what our outdoors room is, and that will probably change my entire strategy for this run, but we'll find out. Let's find out. Oh boy, I have slept since I banged my head against the wall in the last episode for the gallery, and done my best to forget what... Let's do root cellar here. I've done my best to forget how much paint it cost me. We're going to do root cellar, and for one specific reason. There is just not, unless it's like there. So if you've been paying attention to the series, we got to read the secret book in the greenhouse, which told us about a root cellar distillery, which I imagined meant that you were looking for a distillery set in the root cellar. Upon rereading it, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. We found this, and it was sealed up from the trading post, obviously. My guess is that I sort of misassumed that it would be inside of the root cellar in some way. Sealed shut. It just says in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. Yeah, so 100% I think it's probably not in here. But I did want to check, and I wanted to see if there was perhaps some sort of... Holy shit, something just occurred to me. I wanted to see if perhaps there was some sort of like breakable wall or something. I don't know. Maybe there is something to do with those casks. I'm not sure. It just occurred to me. There is a branch here, and there is a missing piece of paper. Is there a missing person in the fucking family tree? Like a missing... They wouldn't apparently have had any children that would matter, at least. But a missing, like... A missing extra person? Why else would it be ripped? I don't know. Okay, anyways, we need a shovel to come back here. Get some dig spots. Hopefully we will get a shovel and a kennel today. And that will mean we don't have any key problems. Let's go see if we can... happen to solve any problems like freezer furnace, chamber of mirrors, etc. But along the way, I want to guarantee that I get the chess puzzle solved if possible. So let's go ahead and hit a little pantry here. We're gonna go this way first as well. Drawing room here would be great, because I could hit conservatory. Oh, you can step up on this. I didn't know that. Huh. Guess that makes it kind of easier to see the angles. Okay. Kitchen is not what we want. Let's redraw. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! I don't want to use one of my redraws here. My dice, they're so valuable. We'll take a break room. We'll draw from here. I mean, that's a thing of beauty. A lot of hallways. I'd say let's take passageway. Is that a waste right now, though? We'll take hallway. It's a waste of gems at this exact moment to take, to take passageway early on. Okay, we've got math, and I need to get my little cheat sheet out. The way I use my math cheat sheet is the way that, like, is so similar to the fact that, like, my memory is now a sieve in a way that it wasn't when I was growing up, and Google was not particularly 21 divided by 7 is 3. Wait. 7 times 3. Yeah. You know, like, I don't need to... I'm currently in the place where I don't need to remember the colors of what matters because I have a reference. I've made it easy on myself to just have the crutch of looking over at the reference. The same way that I don't need to remember any of my friends' phone numbers or 30. Minus 9 is 21, which equals 12. I don't need to remember who the third president of the United States is because I can just Google that shit. So we got 13... times 1 flipped 31 plus 10 41 times 1 then flipped 14. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Little secret garden key. So security early is fantastic for laboratory. Accessing the experiments, I should say. Also good for keycard. So let's go ahead and estate inventory. There's a fruit, a key, and 4 coins. So this tells us about pantry and coins. So we know all this stuff. We know where all that stuff is. I thought for a second it was telling me... I did not select Great Hall. I thought for a second it was telling me what was behind the Great Hall doors, but I didn't choose it. Okay. We have changed the security settings. Swan song. Let's go staff services. Special order ourselves a shovel. And hold up. Kirk Darren! Kirk Darren security. That's what I have written down. But it's a pseudonym. What is it a pseudonym for? And you know what pseudonym makes me think? Let me take a look at this real quick. Okay, so Kirk Darren is our security worker. However, it's a pseudonym. So we must assume that Kirk Darren is actually a different person going by the name Kirk Darren. Pseudonym. I think of pseudonym as tends to be like a pen name. It must not necessarily be a pen name in this situation, because it is not the title of any of the other books. However, we do have a suspect list. And we do have in a new clue some references to the switching of names. Okay, how do I phrase that? Let's just take a look at a new clue first. So first off, new clue, nothing about security necessarily. Corner cases, dead cases. That's the suspect list. This is a maid and another person. This is the one about Tender Cipher, Lunar renamed. The draft the sixes, shifted extras, fixed stars. This is the color code that we used earlier. But my question is sort of this. I wonder if the if this type of anagram thing is used anywhere else in the game to give us meaning, to solve puzzles. I'm not sure. One of my thoughts was, could Kirk Darren be rearranged in a way? He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. The diction of each word. Studied the maps, measured the gaps. In this page right here, the suspect is a key. Do you think that has to do with archival key? Is it called a key or is it called, oh boy, in Blackbridge Grotto? This is the page that makes me think it might be related to Blackbridge Grotto. We are missing the name of the user, the access code for an archival user, or maybe multiple users. That could be called... Oh, it could be admin key as well. Admin key, archive key. Is it called a code or a key? I don't remember what the game calls it. I wrote down archive access to Blackbridge as one of the things I need to figure out. Maybe that's also referencing here. Either way. Okay. So we maybe have a little bit of meaning there. I'm not sure. This is the puzzle that led us to... This puzzle, I'm pretty sure I'm not positive that I have it correct. What did I say the answer? Well, hold up. Let me find it in my notes. The fourth looked north. Either the fourth looked north. I don't know. That's I have written down a lot of question marks beside that because I'm really not sure about it. The fourth looked north. What does that mean? I don't know. No idea. Anyways, Kirk Darren. I don't know. Okay. Pseudonym. So who is acting as Kirk Darren? But not Kirk Darren. Anyways, let's go set up a experiment. See if we can trigger something good. I feel like experiments have been kind of a bummer recently. I would love for more letters to be delivered to the mailroom. Oh my god. Let's do each time you find some trash while digging, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. We have got to get a shovel. I'd love to gain stars. I'd love to gain keys, gems, and dice, but letters delivered to the mailroom? That is a thing that I think we can, like, max out eventually. And we have to take it as we get the opportunity. Okay. Let's exit. That's a win. That's a win. Okay, so... we currently have... Let's focus back up. We currently have a... knight. Probably a pawn. That's probably about it. Let's draft from here. Kinda yikes to draft darkroom here. Let's just go bedroom. Is there anything in bedroom that I need? I think I'd rather go hallway and get the key and then draft north from there. Give me the key. A little parlor action. Okay. I don't love the way that... I've said this so many times, but I don't love my, like, current draft pool situation. But anyways, the black box is false. A false box contains the gems. If that is false, then you know, the black box is true. Okay, so neither of these can be the same. If true, then false, then true. The false version of this would be a true box contains the gems, or a false box does not contain the gems, which would mean it would need to be a true box. So anyways, that doesn't lead us to the true, a single answer. So we must say false. No. Hold up. I messed that up. If true, the black box is false. Then false. Then false, meaning the blue one has the gems. If the black box is false, this one cannot be true. This one cannot be true. And it would be a true box that contains the gems. Okay, now let's run the opposite way. If false, that would mean the black box is true. True. The gems would be in here. So it must be... We don't know what's true and false because it doesn't matter, which is kind of lovely, kind of very beautiful. Is there anything I would have missed in bedroom? I don't think I ever get any resources from bedroom. So I don't think... There might have been a dig spot, but I highly doubt that. Let's take... Oh my god, nothing that goes north. Let's take guy's bedroom. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. It's fine. If the drawing sucks, then we can at least just... I have this weird tendency to try and min-max every single run and make every single run viable, which I do not know if it really benefits me a lot. I don't think it necessarily hurts me because I do think it means that some runs get better than they otherwise would be. On the other hand, I think it means that runs go slower because I'm sitting there trying to min-max something instead of sort of seeing where the cards fall. So worst case scenario here, if I run myself into a dead end because I can't draft anything with good junctions, then at the very least, let's go secret passage, but what would we choose? Then at the very least, we could just restart a run. Let's go secret passage, but what should we choose? My thoughts are green. Cloister Courtyard. We'd love to get green rooms going because of dig spots, etc. There's an indoor nursery, but there's not that many dead ends. Let's choose green. I don't think there's enough dead ends for it to be bad. I don't think we could get 3 dead ends here. Watch me do it. Dead end. We'll take aquarium. We've got a whole western rank that needs help. We need a fucking shovel. Badly. Take West Wing Hall so we can keep Den in the draft pool. Take Chapel so that I can try for Conservatory. Office is key, though, because it does get us... Okay, so where are we at right now in terms of the chess puzzle? Office is one of the 2 kings. On the other hand, we could also get Her Ladyship's Chamber if we hit Chapel, which is one of the 2 queens. We currently have just Knight and Pawn. Let's take Chapel. Let's hope and pray that we get either Conservatory or Her Ladyship's Chamber. Yikes. That's really pretty bad. This could give a shovel, though. In fact, it probably will. Let's do it. Little shovel. Oh, baby. Love to see it. Salt shaker we take. It's worth it. Compass, I have feelings on. Sledgehammer, probably worth. Okay, we shut this run as a success already because we, at this point, do not have metal detector or whatever it is. Lucky rabbit's foot. Both? I don't know. Meaning we probably will dig up some trash, meaning we'll probably get some letters delivered. Do I buy the compass as well? I'm having problems not going north. This is the problem with compass. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. Especially in our current situation where I'm gonna need to go north. Give me some fucking trash, baby. There we go. We're gonna max this out. There we go. Letters been delivered. That's 2. How many letters can get delivered? Oh, baby. Call me the mailman. Call me the mailman. 3 letters. 3 dig spots, 3 letters. That's fine, too. This run has some good potential. Let's draft from here first. Den here is nice. Really nice. Let's do it. Do I run through the entire house right now, though, first? because I will never be this close to the entrance again. I think I should. We're going to get some dig spots from, or some footsteps from turnips. Letter's been delivered. So I don't know how many letters there could be. My guess is it would be around the like 7 to 10 because those are nice numbers. I think there were 3 in there already. I think we've just added, maybe there were 4. We've just added 3 more. So I think we're pretty close to maxing it out if I had to guess. I don't think there's any way there's like 20, right? No way. Was there one inside of... We don't know if there was one inside of bedroom. I don't think there was one inside of break room. Let's go this way first. I don't know if there were any in here either. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt there was one in Geist bedroom. Let's go for it anyways. We didn't step foot in this room earlier. Okay, nothing. Fuck. That's alright. We waste a couple footsteps. It's really not a big deal. Some rooms just, I don't think, can even get dig spots. I would say most rooms can't even get them, really. Like, I know off the top of my head the rooms that I've gotten most of my dig spots in. It's just, you know, at this point, the trash is the most valuable thing to me. Boiler room here. I want to draft a boiler room post... post pool every day. But I keep not getting the opportunity, which is fine. But that's the strategy I need to employ now. Post pool. Because I need to get pump room next to boiler room. Trash. Letter's been delivered. That's 5, I think. I think that's 5. It'll tell me. 6. That's 6. Jesus fucking Christ. Go turn the power on, then direct it probably out that door over there. We'll go for that other door. What's a good room to draft here? I don't know. Got 1 key. And then my special keys are just secret garden key. So we actually need some keys. We do need some keys here. My notes tell me I have never actually drafted archives with power in it. I have added power later. That could be wrong. But I want to test right now if I still get the effect of the red room. This sucks because it's going to hurt my run. But I want to test it. And I need to know for my notes. We've powered this place on. Will I, when drafting from here, lose the option to see all of them? Most likely. My guess is yes, frankly. Yep. Okay, that's okay. I have a list of rooms in my... So you may be like, Ryan, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you just do that? Here's the deal. I have a list of rooms in my notebook that I believe is up to date, of rooms that can take power, and rooms I have drafted with power, and what the effects of that are. I have drafted passageway, nothing. Furnace, you get a key. Laundry room, extra transaction. I don't know how to phrase that. Archives, parentheses, still bad. Weight room, nothing. And by that I should write still bad, in that it still has the bad effect. I have not done garage. We know what that should do. I have a guess. Locker room, laboratory, or security. As far as I know, that's correct. So, and I'm pretty sure dark room we also have not drafted. And I'm pretty sure pump room should be on that list too. We could take this and hope that it's pump room. It won't be pump room. There's no way, because we haven't gotten pool. I like furnace, but I don't know that I'm gonna get freezer today. Let's take the archived one. Passageway costs money, but okay, we've now drafted darkroom. Check. Still bad. So I'm gonna make a note that at this point we've done it 3 times. Red rooms retain their negative effect. Science! Did it work out for us? Not really, but we did science. This fucking door is locked. Okay, we need keys. Well, that could have worked better. We may have just absolutely screwed ourselves for this run. Oh, drafting studio is a win for us in general. Because I get to add new rooms. And it says that there's not that many left. My guess is it would be 2 more. But there's 3 here. No, this doesn't make sense. Does it make sense or does it not make sense? Oh boy. Okay, let me think through it. If I add classroom, what are the pros and cons of adding classroom? The big potential pro is that I might get the chance to solve the quote-unquote final exam of classrooms easier. My current understanding is I must get 8 classrooms and then find an extra classroom. Let's go to the notes. What does it say again? I don't remember which one it is. One of 8 different grades. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing. Finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. My understanding is drafting more than 8 classrooms. Which, hold up. Can I exit? Can I exit right now? What exactly does Schoolhouse say? Adds 8 classroom to today's draft pool. Okay. So maybe this is a huge pro. Okay, how do I talk through this? Let's see if I can make this make sense. My assumption has been that the way I would get to the final exam would be to take Schoolhouse at the start of the day, get all 8 classrooms, and on the 8th classroom, get another classroom. I'm now thinking, after reading that is maybe not possible, because the only thing that Schoolhouse does is adds 8 classrooms to the draft pool. If that is true, then I could never draft a new classroom from the 8th classroom. And also, it will be more difficult to draft. This matches my experience, which is that it is easy to get a classroom pretty early on when you have Schoolhouse, because all you got to do is get 1 classroom. But then the further you go, all of a sudden it gets harder and harder because it turns out the draft pool, instead of having 8 classrooms in it, it has down to 2 and then down to 1 and then down to 0 eventually. If I add one here, pro, I think I could reach the 9th classroom. Con, I have to have classroom in my daily fucking draft pool. Which is not my favorite thing in the world. Classroom is great for classroom runs, and otherwise it takes weird turns, it costs money, it costs gems. It could be nice to have occasionally as a way to like, oh, I can really make sure that I get this specific slot. I don't know. Now, oh man, now I'm so curious about it that I kind of want to do it. What are the other two? Vestibule, which is very interesting. It's a hallway. It served as the original antechamber in the old days, which also makes me very interested. And then Dovecote. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Let's do this. We can always add classroom later. Let's add Dovecote now. Mary wants this one. Whenever you draw a Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate the floor plans that are there. Let's add Dovecote. I'm not going to regret taking Dovecote. I may regret taking... screenshot this for later reference so that I have it in case I run into something that looks bad. I may regret taking classroom and fucking with my draft pool even more. Okay. That feels like it was a good decision. Was it? I don't know, but we'll find out. This door is locked. I can't go there. God damn it. I need keys. Okay. The other door was also locked, right? Oh boy. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Oh no. Have I messed myself up here? I need to keep drafting so that I can keep getting trash so that I can see what the limit on locked rooms is. I have dice. What are the odds observatory would give me something with keys? I don't know. Better than the odds that library would give me something with keys. I need to maximize my letters delivered, you know? Okay, so what do we got here? 30 stars. That's apples. This is sale. That's key. Thank God. We want all 3 of these. We got 1 key. It's not a lot, but it's a little. What an interesting run this has been already. It's locked. Let's use it because this allows us to get into foundation if it's unlocked. 5 dig spots is great. Armory faces the wrong way. We'll take courtyard. This run is kind of like, it doesn't have lots of legs in terms of like how far it's going to go, but it definitely has legs in terms of it has taught us some interesting things already. We got 7 letters to the thing. We got, come on, give me a key. No! We got a new room added to the thing. I think we may have just figured out classroom strategy, which makes me feel a lot better because I would have done letters been delivered. That's 8 successful triggers. I would have 100% done another schoolhouse run. We have a new strategy for classroom. I don't know if we figured it out, but we have a new strategy for classroom, which is good. Because I 100% would have done a new schoolhouse run where I draft 8 classrooms, none of them do anything, and then like they do the same stuff as always, and then I can't draft another one because I did not understand the premise. The other thing you could do, what's that room that lets you draft? Now I have another idea. What's the room that lets you redraft rooms you have already drafted? Chamber of Mirrors. So Chamber of Mirrors could also be a way to get classroom, like we'll call it classroom 9. Trash, baby. Fucking trash. 9 successful triggers. I would gotta see how far we can push it though. We gotta see. Get me to the edge so that I can... Take me to the edge so that I can use my secret garden key. Come on. These doors are locked, and I don't like it because I have a key card. Pool goes the wrong direction. Let me redraw here because I have to get to the edge so that I can use secret garden. Fuck. This is a good place for Chamber of Mirrors. It's not the best place because I can't get in this left corner. Let's redraw once more. Passageway is a beautiful thing. We're not going to have enough keys for it, but Secret Garden will let us get at least one of these doors unlocked. Even better. Even better. Trophy room. Kitchen. We could use the food. Okay, let's take a moment to check on our run so far. What do we have for chess pieces? I have a bishop in chapel. I have a knight in security, and that's it. And observatory. I have 0 rooks, 0 queens, 0 kings. So it's really not that close. Okay. I think we take kitchen here. Get some more footsteps. We need something with keys, but we just don't. I just don't know what to do about that. I have money to buy footsteps, which we should do. Main course is +10 if you have an aquarium. Bananas are so worth it right now. 1 coin for 4 footsteps each. We'll take all of them. We'll leave bacon and eggs because I don't know that we want morning room inside of the craft pool. I just used all my money. If you get me an axe here, I'm going to be a little upset. But it's fine. I could... There's no way. I think I have to do armory. There's no way luxury showroom makes it worth it. I only have 3 gems. I don't have any money. Okay, there's nothing. I think here we buy Night Shield. I already have a sledgehammer, so we buy this to maybe ignore one very specific red room. Don't think I need it. Don't think I need it. We could always buy it just in case, but I think at this point we save the money for that extra footsteps if we need it or something else. Maybe we get locksmith. Okay, this run is weird. This run is very weird. There's another one right there that's fantastic. Let's see if this is locked. Okay. The run could end at any second. I have 0 keys. So if this leads to a dead end or to a locked room, we have to redraw. Then the run is over. Office is technically... I also don't know if I checked this door right here from Foundation. Is office smart? I get money, but for what? I get the chance to keep drawing, which could be something. Keep drafting, which could be something. This is a rare room. It's 4 green. Office gives us money and a gem. It may give us money and a gem. I don't need money. It also takes 2 gems, leaving us with 2. Do I risk it for the biscuit here? What could I get here that would be worth it? I don't know. Something with multiple... Let's do it. Multiple exits? That's honestly a pretty good case scenario. Are there dig spots in weight room? This is the most doors I could potentially open. Oh, baby. You love to see it. Keycard, my love. Keycard is so fucking good, dude. Keycard is so good. It's just break room and keycard is an unstoppable duo. And I know I do it constantly, but... Okay, we need keys. Let's go here. What are the odds I could get furnace and... Okay, if we're checking in with ourselves, where are we at? We still don't have... We're missing 3 chess pieces. So the chess thing is just not going to happen. The chess thing is just not going to happen unless we get a shit ton of keys. I think our focus right now should be to do as much digging as possible. Furnace should have a dig spot. I've had it there before, 100%. It might allow us to also get freezer. We'll see. It will probably force us to draft... What are we missing? Gymnasium and... From red rooms. Gymnasium and... Maid quarters and... Lavatory. None of which are good. Is that all 8? I think that's all 8 red rooms. Quarters always left unlocked, which does not do shit for us. This one, we don't know. We don't know what it is. It doesn't cost anything. Also, I could night shield furnace room, which is actually maybe the best case scenario. Night shield furnace room. We maybe get to do furnace to freezer. We definitely get at least 1 dig spot. Let's fucking go. A little bit of money. Trash. God damn it. I want 10. I want 10 triggers. Come on. I want to know how much mail I can get. God, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Take a Mechanarium? What do we have? What do we have for Mechanarium? Boiler room? Security? That's 2. I think we have to take Mechanarium here. It's my first time ever getting to draft it. I think it will only be 2. Maybe this counts as the 3rd. Let's test it. Does it count as the 3rd? It said it would have doors. Are these corner slots doors? Up to 8 different doors. What the fuck? Okay, we're going to add that to our list. Unlock all 8 doors. Man, this run, I gotta tell you, this run has brought some fireworks. I'm very interested in what's going on here. So, okay, interesting. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the clockwork stuff in this game. Especially the sound. Up to 8 doors is crazy. Don't be locked. Okay. We certainly don't need locked doors. We don't need indoor nursery. I think we roll the dice here, hope we get freezer. We should take a look. How many, because this could help us out in the future. How many gems does freezer cost? And what is its rarity? Because that will tell us it costs 0 and it is 4. 4 rarity. So if we see an archived room that costs 0 and is 4, we should take it. Corridors always left unlocked, so that's a place we can draft. We can draft north of weight room, and I believe that is it. Let's go here. Dig spots. Oh, it doesn't tell us. Damn it. It's just when you draft with... Was it just when I drafted with power? Oh, I do not remember. I should know this. I've played this game for too many hours. When I drafted Archives and when I drafted Darkroom, I'm 99% sure these were telling me what the rarity of the item was. I think it must be when you have power. This is a dead end. This is a dead end. Neither of these are great. This could be something. We don't know. Could be freezer, in fact. It's library. Okay, that does not go where I need it to go. Do I have any reason to step foot in library and waste the footsteps? I don't believe so. A new clue is in there. Is there any reason not to waste the footsteps? Yeah, I can get back to break room if I don't do it. Okay, I'm not going to go in there. Let's go draft. I think the final room right here, or at least very close to the final room. This could get us to the antechamber if we get something that goes north, which we do have. Why does it do this? Is this room currently powered? It shouldn't be. Why do I have this rarity thing? That's a rhetorical question. It's because of the lot of this high security doors. That's what it is. Duh, Ryan. Okay. It's the high security doors. Pardon me. So the high security doors tell you the rarity of what you are drafting. This truly cannot be anything good. It's common. Yeah. That's all right. Okay. I was hoping it would have a key. It did not. So that brings us to the end of this run. We have nothing else. There's a locked door outside of Mechanarium, a locked door at the north of Passageway, locked door out of Dark Room. We need to get back to Break Room. Back to Root Cellar. There's dig spots in Root Cellar. I was like, is there anything else? Root Cellar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for... I don't know if we're going to have the footsteps, but we got to try it. So we need to go... We can buy the thing from kitchen. We can buy the thing from kitchen. That will help for footsteps. The bacon and egg sandwich. Bacon and eggs. That's 11 footsteps. Perfect. So, foundation. Then... Is it quicker to get outside this way? I should do this math. Right? It's 100% quicker to get out this way. 100%. I should do the math on what it takes to get to the inner sanctum, what it takes to get outside in terms of footsteps. So, let's do this. Foundation to front door equals. We're at 28. We don't have running shoes, so this will be an accurate count. Like 7. That's 1. I don't need to go the other way at all, right? I don't think so. Just go out this and up. I mean, this is way quicker. 2, 3. Way quicker. So it would be 4 footsteps. Next, we'll have to add in the math of what it takes to get to the inner sanctum, etc. We'll do that on another run, probably. It's tough because the outdoor map, like the outdoor area, the underground area, you don't know what the... it's not easily indicated what the barrier between rooms is. Like the underground has different rooms. The outside has different rooms. The west path is a new room. Okay. Let's try and get 4 pieces of trash. Come on, does the metal detector make it more likely? That's just for finding stuff. God damn it. There it is. That's 10. God damn it. Yeah! 11. 11 letters in the mailroom. Oh my god, we're going to have a whole episode dedicated to reading after this. Oh, baby. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. Let's go. Wins across the board today. We drafted a new room with Mechanarium and discovered a new puzzle, which is that there are 8 rooms total that thing can... 8 doors total that thing can have open. Meaning these corner spots have to have things inside of them. Which does make me think, let's go security. Because security would tell us if there was something inside of those rooms. And it's one step away from break room, right? This would tell us if there is something inside of those rooms. View estate inventory. There will probably be... Okay, so they may contain puzzles, they may contain lore, but they do not, as of right now, contain resources, as far as I know. Anyways, good run overall. We did not solve the chess puzzle, not at all, but we did get a new room, get to a better understanding of our classroom decision. We added a new room to the draft pool, thanks to Drafting Studio. We solved 1 dartboard. I only have 9 to go. And we... What else? We did some science on red rooms and power that I probably should have known already, but oh well, we know for sure now. Good run, I feel like. Cool. And we did it all in less than an hour. I need to end in here. Oh my god, I have been getting comments on YouTube. People upset with me about the way that I call it a day. People so upset with me that I would call it backseating, what they're doing. But no big deal, no big deal. Yes, I absolutely forgot that you can hit the button, call it a day inside of a room, and that will count, supposedly, towards calling it a day inside of that room. Listen. In a world full of min-maxers, I'm just trying to be a whimsical little boy. I love my little dance back and forth across the border between rooms. It's fun for me. Let me have my fun. And yes, I hear your comments. Holy shit, there's been so many. There's been so many in the last, like, week. I have seen a couple of them. Thanks for comments. Thanks for engaging with this series. Thanks for watching. I can't believe we're this far into the game and we're still finding things to chase down. And still, I mean, still so many puzzles. When I sat down to play this game this morning, I had a little bit less energy than I do right now. You should find the things in life that give you energy, like this game gives me energy, gives me, you know, excitement, gets me excited to go. I'm sitting forward in my chair. I'm leaned forward. I've got a smile on my face. What a gift this game is. Thank you for partaking in it with me. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Who the fuck is Kirk Darren? Bye!